Ah, he dreamed about that race. He even had his own vehicle designed, a kind of Alfa Romeo meets Amilcar.
The Amilcar is quite a racing car. I drove one near Moscow.
He never got to drive it, though, unfortunately. I wonder why fate has decided to be so cruel to my kingdom and my family.
The tiger hunt sure was thrilling. I'd never been on one before.
And quite unconventional. We don't usually subdue them by falling on them.
It was pure luck that that tiger was there to break my fall.
Indeed, we were very fortunate you were there to save us. And we'll always be thankful.
Is it hard to govern a kingdom like Guy Pajama?
It is indeed. My brother was the heir to my father's throne, but after he became indisposed, I had to take over. These are dark times for Guy Pajama, and the people need their Maharaja, but sometimes that responsibility overwhelms me. Luckily, I have the help of my loyal secretary, Gandalatia.
Did you call, Your Highness?
There he is, as diligent and as attentive as ever.
So I see.
I don't need anything, my good Gandalatia. That is all for today.
As you wish, Your Highness.
I've got a few questions about being a Maharaja.
Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown, as the great English bard once said.
What would you do if you weren't the Maharaja?
I'd play with my son. I feel like I'm missing out on his childhood.
What's the worst duty of a Maharaja?
Having to wear all those uniforms to parades and receptions. I see the tailor more than my own shadow.
There must be something good about being a Maharaja.
Well, one can help a great deal from a position of power like this one. But I sometimes feel burdened by so many responsibilities.
Being a Maharaja is more complicated than I thought. Let's talk about something else. If you'll excuse me, Your Highness. I think I'm going to bed now.
Great idea. Tomorrow is going to be a long day, and... Oh no, that music again. Nobody. There's no one there anymore.
What's that strange melody?
I heard it for the first time, before my father went mad. And again, just before my brother did. It's the family curse. I'm doomed. What will happen to the kingdom, and to my son if I go mad too?
Curse? I don't think so. This is all too familiar and stinks of conspiracy, but I need to make sure. Zlotsky spoke of a trafficker's hideout in Guy Pajama. What if the previous Maharajas had enemies?
My brother suspected there was a powerful secret opium organization operating in the kingdom, but he was never able to prove it.
Both Zlotsky and Sarcophagus went mad after getting shot with a dart. Did you ever notice a mark, or puncture, on your brother or father's neck?
No, never, but, wait, yes! Even in his madness, my father complained about an itch on his neck.
The poison of madness affected Zlotsky right away. Maybe. Did they both suddenly go crazy?
Indeed. They went to bed after hearing the melody, and by the next morning they had gone completely mad.
Listen to me closely, Your Highness. Your father and brother were shot with a poisoned dart, and I know who did it. Tonight, when you go to sleep, he's going to climb up to your window and shoot you. But I'll be waiting outside, and I'll follow him to his accomplices.
But I'll be poisoned and mad.
Just before, while you're hiding in another room, I'll make a dummy that looks just like you and put it in your bed. Together, we'll bring them down. Looks really comfortable, but no time to rest. Wait, is that a real tiger? They might come in handy for my new homemade Maharaja. I could use it to dress my fake Maharaja. But then again, it's going on the bed under the blankets, so there's no need. Off to a good start. This can be the Maharaja's body. You've got to squeeze the bulb to make it work. I saw this in a travel magazine. It's kohl, a kind of charcoal to protect your eyelids. I can't risk going out. My entire plan could be on the line. There are enough clothes in here to dress an army. I could spend hours in here. Maybe later I can find something useful for my plan. A coconut again. It'll be perfect as the Maharaja's head.
Hello? Who are you? What are you doing in my father's room?
I'm Tintin, reporter. And you are...
I'm the Prince of Guy Pajama. What's a reporter?
A reporter travels the world on the hunt for stories.
Wow, have you traveled really far?
Well, I've been to Africa, Russia, America, Egypt, Arabia, and now India.
Gee, I want to travel too.
I'm here to save your father, Your Highness.
Do reporters save lives?
Not really, but it happens to me sometimes. I'm making a dummy that looks like your father.
For some kind of contest?
Not exactly. Let's just say, it's hard to explain.
I like you. Come play with me.
Sorry, I can't now, Your Highness. I have to help your father.
Aw, but promise me you'll play later.
Of course. Wait, how did you... Now that's clever. The coconut can be the head. But how do I fit it on? It's kohl, a kind of charcoal to protect your eyelids. The scissors are too weak to peel the coconut. Plus, the tailor would kill me. The fakir will strike from over here, like he did with Zlotsky and the Maharajas before. Looks really comfortable, but no time to rest. Whose room is this? If I were to go out there now, I'd risk getting caught. Great snake! It won't budge.
Tintin, you came! Can you show me how to play with the latu?